You dance as if you have something to escape. And you're hunting.
The great hall of the king of Aetolia was not built for beauty, but for endurance. Its pillars were massive trunks of oak, carved with the histories of wars and gods. The air smelled of roasting meat, spilla wine, and the smoke of 100 oil lamps. This was no playful masquerade, but a solemn feast day, where identities were hidden to honor the capricious god of fortune. Elara found no honor in it. To her, the masks were a mockery. The feud between her house and the Thorne dynasty was no secret. Hiding their faces could not hide their hate.
Daughter, you represent our bloodline. You will not skulk in the shadows. You will show them the grace of the Vances.
Her gaze was drawn to a man who stood apart, near the great fire pit. He wore the armor of a soldier. He moved with the restrained power of a wolf among sheep. There was no frivolity in him, only a watchful intensity that resonated with her own guarded heart.
My lady, will you dance the tale of battle?
It was a challenge. To refuse would be cowardice. Elara, her blood stirred, placed her hand in his.
I know the steps, my lord.
Their dance was a conversation in motion. He was the advancing phalanx. She was the nimble counterattack. He was the steadfast shield. She was the probing spear. Their bodies spoke a language older than their feud.
You move like one who has known conflict.
I was born of it. It is my inheritance.
A poor inheritance.
Some inherit land or gold. We inherit the scars of our fathers. The music reached its crescendo, the final clashing chord. The dance required him to lift her, a symbol of victory. He did so effortlessly, and for a breathtaking moment, she was suspended above the crowd, looking down into his upturned face. As he set her down, the world rushed back in. The spell was broken. But he held her gaze, his amber eyes searching hers.
Tell me your name.
Elara! Step away from him!
Elara froze. The use of her name was a death knell to the anonymity. She saw the realization dawn in the soldier's eyes. The warmth vanished, replaced by a glacial cold.
Do you not recognize the serpent, daughter? Look at the wolf's head on his cloak. That is Kaelen Thorne. His father's arrow took your brother's life on the field of Mytilene.
The stolen dance curdled in her stomach. The hands that had held her with such strength were the hands of her enemy. The understanding they had shared was a lie.
Kaelen Thorne did not flinch. He stood tall, his face a mask of stone beneath the bronze. Kaelen Thorne looked at her not with regret, but with a grim, final acknowledgement.
House Thorne does not forget its debts, Lady Vance. Nor, I see, does House Vance.
He then turned his back on her, a gesture of the utmost contempt in their culture, and walked slowly back to his retinue of grim-faced warriors.
Humiliation and a bitter, sharp grief washed over Elara. The dance had not been a connection. It had been a reconnaissance. A move in a game she hadn't known they were playing.
Come! We will not break bread with jackals!
As she was led from the hall, she glanced back one last time. Kaelen Thorne had not taken his seat. He stood by the fire, staring into the flames, one hand clenched tightly around the wolf's head brooch.
You have shamed us!
But Elara was not listening. She was remembering the dance, the perfect synchronicity.
The moment of weightlessness. We inherit the scars of our fathers.
The shame was there, hot and sharp. But beneath it,
Colder and deeper was a terrifying realization. In that dance, she had seen the man, not the monster.
the man was far more dangerous.
The dance was stolen, yes, but perhaps not in the way her father believed. Perhaps they had stolen a moment of truth from a lifetime of lies.
And so, the masks fell away, revealing not monsters, but a far more painful truth. A reflection of their own imprisoned hearts.